Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Suphan Buri. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a temple that's off the beaten path. It's a temple ruin that's just out here in a small little village. It is Chedi Wat Raeng, I think is how you pronounce it. This is an ancient site that was probably originally built in the early Ayutthaya era. They don't really know exactly sure. So probably like 1350s up to about the 1430s or so is when this was originally constructed. The Fine Arts Department came in here and restored this in the early 1990s. So it's in really good shape for what you see, but it's a small site, so it won't take too long. So let's walk through here and let's see what we see. Now getting here, you come down this little road right here and you go through these people's kind of yard and everything, and then you can park right over here by this. This is the entrance to the site. Now what's kind of interesting is, well, they got junk all out here. They're burning off some trash and stuff like that, but they have a pig right here in this pen, and then they have a chicken over here. So it feels really rural. You got the bamboo here. Yeah, when you come in, there is a sign that tells you a little bit about the site right here in Thai. And then it has a couple chedis, and then the highlight of it is the center chedi. I'm not sure how tall it is, but it has been recently restored. Now there would have been a building here, and then there would have been a building on the other side also. Now what's interesting is everything on this site opens to the west. So you see the chedi right here. This is on the west side of it. And the reason why is it's on the east bank of the Tachin River. The Tachin River is over that way. And there's a couple, or I think there's 3 chedis that are outside of the wall. Here is one of them. And then you have their little orchard out here. You can see they got some blue pipe in their water and things. So the people have moved right into the edge of this temple. Yeah, and the road is right over there. I went past it the first time and it dead ends just down that way. So you can see this chedi though sticking up, so you won't miss it if you're over here. But really, really cool. So it's on a square base. So we can see the base right here is square. Then it goes up there, you see the top of it. Then it's an octagon, and it has 3 levels. And then it goes to like the lotus wrap around there, and then it opens up into the chedi, and then it has the umbrella and the little wrap that goes up to that finial, but it's missing. There's no trace of it anywhere. Yeah, really cool. And so this would have been a wall that would have been built here, and you can see how it is styled. So most of it is new brick. I'm not sure how much of it is like how original it looks in appearance, but the Fine Arts Department did do a nice job with the restoration. And you can see the little building that would have been built right there that would have had an image seated in it. And any of the buildings that were outside are completely gone. There would have been probably another building on this side that there's nothing here. And then any monk quarters would have been built to the south. So the monk quarters would have been over in this area. But the kutis is what you call the monk buildings. They were all made out of wood. There's a few in Ayutthaya that were built out of stone, but generally they were made out of wood. So they would have been either destroyed during the fighting with the Burma, or they would have just rotted out here in the jungle and termites would have took care of them. Yeah, there's just the pedestal here. Now around, oh, there's a chicken over there in the tree. So around the chedi, on the 4 cardinal directions, there would have been, or the intercardinal directions, there would have been some little chedis. That's the only one that's left right there. So there would have been one right here, and one on that corner, and then one on the other side also. Oh yeah, it's beautiful though. You can see the plaster work up there, how they did it, and those little spirals. I think there was like 22 of them is what they would have done. I think that was kind of the standard. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I read somewhere, I believe. There's some little chicks out there running around also eating some bugs. are a good thing. Chickens are an amazing animal. Yeah, so this is the little chedi that's still here. The rest are completely gone. And you can see one of the chedis. So the base is pretty deteriorated. Looks like some of the bricks might have been the original and a lot of them are the new. So this would have been a bell-shaped chedi. It's hard to say what that one would have looked like. And then this is one of the only one of the 4 chedis that's remaining. Oh, that would have been cool to see. So that's the whole site here. There's not a whole lot more to see. And you can see over here, so the steps that was leading into it. And then there would have been an image sitting right here that's gone. It might be in the Suphan Buri Museum. I'm not sure. Or they could have taken it to Bangkok and put it in the National Museum if it was in any good shape. But it could have also been looted and hauled off. A lot of looters came over here and took anything that they could find over the years. And that's looking back into their house and the whole little community. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this Chedi Wat Raeng. It's interesting enough. It's one that you could combine with some of the other things here in town. There's the Wat Sanam Chai, that there's a historical park not too far away from here. So it'd be a good idea to stop here and then go over to that. I'll probably pin a comment to it so you can see it's the larger of the ruins in this area. There's several other small ones through here. The Chedi here though is in really good shape. So if you're kind of a history buff or if you like the Thai temples, then pop over here and take a look at it. If you're looking for other things to do, this could be skipped pretty easily. There's no tourists at all around here. There's no locals, there's no tourists, there's just me out here. So, you know, it's just not very well known and it's a little hard to get to. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and you get to see some more content of stuff like this. I love going off the beaten path and seeing things like this. So if you enjoy this kind of thing, then you're in the right place, and subscribing and you get to see some more. And if you do know more about it, or if you know more about this settlement over here, I'm not really too well versed in Suphan Buri history. So if you do know more about it, please enlighten me. I'd like to read a little bit more about it and expand my knowledge base. Also, the other people that watch the video could learn a little bit more too. And until next time, from over here in Suphan Buri, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.